It's the I Can't Mom Today podcast with Heather, the new mom, and Vera, the seasoned mom. I Can't Mom Today.
Hey, this is Vera and Heather back again with another episode of I Can't Mom Today podcast. Sorry, I stuttered. I mean, I was like, nah, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay, over there.
I've been drinking. I haven't been, but I need to. I think that's the problem.
You're ready.
Oh, I found some wine. I meant to send you a picture last night. I found some Sauvignon Blanc because that's one of my favorite wines in case anybody wants to send me any.
It's good.
Yeah. But they had one, it's called Pomelo.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So in case you didn't know, we have a pomelo tree in our yard.
If you didn't listen to that episode, you missed out. Too bad.
Exactly. You're not going to know what the hell we're talking about. No, a pomelo is, in case you don't know, is like a ginormous grapefruit, like a ginormous ruby red grapefruit. Mm-hmm. It looks like something Fred Flintstone would eat. Like it's so big, right? It's like as big as
he'd probably open it with his big giant feet.
Yeah, exactly. But they're delicious, and they're one of my favorite fruit. And my husband, which was a very sweet thing for him to do, he grew a pomelo tree in my yard. And with Heather being in Colorado, she sent, we tried to get, your dad did end up picking the pomelos. Or each parent did.
Yes.
Okay. Because they're so huge. This is how big they are. He couldn't take both of them. He refused to take both of them on the plane.
He had plenty of space in that backpack.
Yeah.
By the way.
And they also were about like 5 pounds a piece too. They're really heavy.
But he had plenty of space. Like when I saw the backpack, I was like, really?
Come on, Dad. You could have brought both pomelos.
But he was like, whatever.
Too big of an ask.
Agriculture is going to get me.
But, the funny part of it when you told me that he was like, this is too big of an ask, is that, he's always so sweet and helpful. And just, the pomelos were what finally broke him.
Yeah. Now we know it's fruit.
After all these years, it's the ginormous fruit. So a pomelo Sauvignon Blanc. I'll have to look for that.
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, cool. I want to see what the label looks like because that's usually the way
it's just a pomelo. It says pomelo. I was like,
oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I'll have to look for it.
Yeah.
Or maybe if they don't have it like at Publix or whatever, sometimes Publix will order stuff.
Yeah, I got this at this gigantic store.
Okay.
It's like
it's got to be here somewhere.
A gigantic. I don't know. It would be like an ABC. Do they still have ABC down there or no?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
It would actually probably even be bigger than ABC. Like I thought.
It's just a liquor store?
I thought I saw some big liquor stores in Florida, but man, here they got on lockdown.
Wow. Do they have drive-thrus too?
Like no, they don't. You only have one drive-thru.
My best friend goes through the drive. She's like, it's really, I'll be on the phone with her. She lives in Jacksonville. Mm-hmm. I'll be on the phone with her. And she's like, hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'd like Grey Goose or whatever it is, Tito's or vodka. And she orders it in the drive-thru on her way home from work.
It's
pretty funny. I don't know. It's just funny to me for some reason.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
That's right, man. The drive-thru works. If you're in a hurry, in a jam.
Yeah.
You can get your Tito's vodka through the drive-thru.
I know sometimes it takes forever, but anyway, in any event, we're off this subject of alcohol. Sorry, once we get on that subject, we
get stuck.
We have not until we have some alcohol in our system.
I know it's too early for that, especially for you being on mountain time.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
So what were we talking about?
Today we're talking about the update on your resolutions. Yeah.
Yes. That was, since we're into February now, and it's been over a month since the new year, and I was wondering how people were doing on their resolutions. I posted it on our Facebook, but I personally doing okay on my resolutions. Like I had a
What did you decide? Because I don't think you ever decided. I think you were trying to
I was kind of on the fence. I decided that what I would do is try to go to bar class twice a week instead of just once a week. I figured that was simple and hopefully easy to follow. But however, and I think that's why this popped into my head this week, I haven't gone yet. And it's Wednesday. And I need to go twice. So that means I have to go Thursday and Friday, which is going to make for a tough end of the week.
Yeah, but
no Sauvignon Blanc for me on Thursday night or Wednesday night, even.
Okay.
But yeah, so I've kind of stuck with that. I think, because we did that one podcast about the way to make your resolutions.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of followed some of that advice. Like one of them was like, don't feel like you have to start on the 1st. Like it's okay if you start on the 5th or whatever, which is kind of what I did. And then keeping it simple, just one simple resolution.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I did. So I think that's helped, but I'm a little bit worried I'm going to slip up this week.
Well, I think you also need to give yourself some grace with that,
True.
Like you can't be perfect all the time. It's like the 80-20 rule.
Yeah.
The time you're going to meet your goals.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's okay. As long as it's not you give yourself a break this time, and then next time, don't let it happen.
I just can't. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. That's the thing.
Let me see what 52 weeks.
Oh, God.
52 weeks.
What's 80% of 52 weeks?
That is 41.6 weeks. So 42 weeks. So you get 10 weeks where you get to mess up. So count this as one.
There we go. Thanks, man. Should have talked to you earlier today.
Mm-hmm. You don't feel so bad.
I know, exactly.
Or maybe if you want to catch back up, do 3 times next week. So you're like,
that's true. Yeah, that's true. Because it was a good resolution, because I want to get stronger. And I couldn't work out when my RA was really bad. So it's kind of like a celebration of the ability to do it and of getting, and getting stronger, which is my definite goal. Plus I feel like I'm a little bit skinny fat after losing weight.
I'm just fat.
You're funny. So I feel like I'm a little bit bloppy, like even though I'm thin, I'm like a little mushy. Like I need to firm up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm mushy.
Well, I mean,
which then brings me, another big resolution that a lot of people make is to, start eating healthy and lose weight and all that stuff. And obviously, because I had to that's how I lost weight, is making all these dietary changes because of my RA. But in a weird way, it's like a benefit. Like I know if I eat gluten, I will be in pain. And it's just plain old not worth it.
Yeah.
So that keeps me away from a lot of stuff that I used to love to eat, like pizza, for example, is like one of my favorite junk foods.
I also love pizza.
Oh God, do I love pizza? My sister and I. What?
They have a Godfather's pizza here.
They do?
Yes.
Oh wow. They don't. They got rid of the one here in Tallahassee a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen a Godfather's pizza since I was like the 80s.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
I know. It's pretty good. It's pretty decent pizza.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to think about pizza because I can't have it.
Sorry.
That's okay. But then like mac and cheese, like I can't really have dairy. So even if I found like some gluten-free mac and cheese the other day, and I was like, well, I'm going to take a chance and see, but made sure I would be home so that I could make it to the bathroom. And sure enough, my stomach did not like that cheese. Even
Weird.
though the pasta was gluten-free, the cheese, like within an hour, my body was expelling it. We'll just put it that way. Yeah. Cheese.
Cheese.
So, but that helps me. That was what helped me lose weight because I had to give up cheese. I had to give up gluten. I had to give all these.
Even like the harder cheeses.
I have found I can have a little bit of mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
I can have like sheep's. I could have goat's milk or sheep's milk cheese.
Gross.
I don't like goat's milk cheese, but actually Manchego is made with sheep's milk, and I did not know that. So I can have Manchego, or I can have Pecorino Romano, which is good. It's kind of like a Parmigiani kind of cheese. That's good on pasta, like gluten-free pasta. So I can have that. So if I get really desperate, I can have those cheeses. They don't seem to bother me. But
It's good.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I can have buffalo mozzarella, which is good.
Buffalo
mozzarella. So, but I was thinking, going back to the losing weight thing, when before my RA developed, I remember, doing Weight Watchers or whatever, or Jenny Craig. I did a lot of the different ones over the years. And one of the things I learned from one of those, I can't remember which one it was like if you screw up, say you eat a few slices of pizza when that's not on your diet, don't like throw away the whole day you know, because I used to do that. Like I'd be like, oh, well, I screwed up. I'll start again tomorrow. And then I just pig out all day. And next thing you know, you're like, why am I not losing any weight? So I think that that's a good, if your resolution is to lose weight, to just go, okay, well, if I had a few cookies, that's it. I'm not going to throw away the whole day, you know, like I'm going to forgive myself.
Yeah.
And move on, but stick with it because you do a lot more damage when you pig out all day rather than just a little bit.
It's so good.
I know food. So that's my little tidbit of advice. Well, you made me think of that with the 80-20 rule that, you know, about how you need to forgive yourself. So if you have fallen off the wagon with your resolution, whatever it may be, remember the 80-20 rule. And
or take it one, if it's a dietary thing, take it one meal at a time.
Yeah. Just instead of thinking about the big grandiose picture, just think about the little bits here and there, making little changes.
Yeah. I, as you know, did not make a resolution, but I did have goals for myself. Essentially, like I had things that I wanted to accomplish. Like I wanted to read 30 minutes a day for professional growth. That happened the first week. I just got too busy. I really did just get too busy. And I'm trying to also figure out my ideal mornings because I started waking up. Like there are certain days that I have to get Baker to school by 6:30 in the morning. And so that requires waking up at like 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to figure out a good medium place where I can, that I can do on a daily basis, but waking up earlier isn't going to totally screw Baker up.
Yeah.
So I did, this morning I did my instructional DVD for my workout.
Well, better than nothing.
Yes. So I woke up. I mean, it's great. We're into February now, but whatever. Better late than never.
Exactly.
But so I'm trying to do that. And I realized how freaking stiff I've become. Like it's been a while since I've done any kind of working out because just life got in the way for me. But it's to the point where I really need to focus on that and make it a priority because it's only going to get worse. Yes. And I used to be super flexible and I'm super stiff now. Everything is stiff. So I don't know if that's part of like inflammation around my joints from, you know, poor eating or what, but yeah, it's pretty bad right now. So I need to get moving.
You need to do some yin yoga.
Well, I'm doing PiYo.
Oh, okay.
So it's the
Pilates yoga.
Yeah. So I'm not doing strength training. I know I need to get that flexibility back before I do any kind of strength training.
Yeah. Well, yeah. PiYo is a good one because that's the flexibility, but then you also do a little bit of strength stuff with it. So that's good. But yeah, I'll tell you, I mean, I'm not just for me with the rheumatoid arthritis is a little different, but generally people do get stiffer as they get older. Just telling you from the old lady's perspective over here.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I know that that's part of it. I'm like in the squeakiest chair ever. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like anytime I move and my stiff joints are hurting. But yeah, so I started doing, I know I need to start doing that. So it's like, when do I wake up? So I'm trying to wake up at like 5 to do at least 30 minutes while Brad gets ready and then go get ready from 5:30 to 6 and then start getting Baker up around between 6 and 6:30 because it takes him forever to get up.
Yeah.
And get him out the house and to school by 7 so I can come back here and enjoy my coffee and read a book, read for 30 minutes and then have 30 minutes to work on some things that I want professionally on my own outside of work.
Yeah.
And then get the day started. So that's what I'm really trying. That's my ideal day.
So that sounds like a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot, but I don't, there's no other way to do it unless I hit the lottery, which fingers crossed.
Yeah. Right. Good luck with all that.
I'm trying. I try every week. But yeah, so that's what that's how my goal wants to be. But I have been more calm. And we're trying this thing with Baker to get him to put himself to bed now.
Wow.
Yeah. And then actually, we only started 2 days ago, but he got up twice after I put him down a couple of nights ago. And last night, he didn't get up once. Like we did our night time routine. And then I said, all right, baby, well, I'm going to go. I love you. And, sleep well. And it took him a good 30, 45 minutes to get to sleep, but he fell asleep.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, without getting up. But then in the middle of the night, he got up. And then Mexi got up after he was in the bed already, and she got up, and I don't know why, random, came to the top of the bed and basically sat down on Baker.
What?
I swear. And so then he climbed on top of me, trying to get away from her. I was like, geez, Louise.
Oh my gosh.
And she doesn't. She's usually a foot sleeper, and that's it. She sleeps down at the bottom bed, and that's where she goes. But
this is Mexi is Heather's dog, in case you didn't know.
My 14-year-old geriatric puppy. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I wonder, was she cold? Maybe was it warm on it sitting on her?
Idea.
My
I was just
cat
like,
will do
what?
that.
I'm like, what is this? So I was quarantined to a 30th of my king size bed last night.
Oh my gosh. Well, at least you have a king size bed.
A true story.
Yeah.
So our next thing is to, when he wakes up, usher him back to bed instead of getting him.
Oh, so like just yeah, I see what you mean. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to try that on a weekend.
Yeah.
That we have nap time.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we also need to get him to bed earlier because we realize that he's waking up at 8 a.m. So these are all goals of mine for this year.
Yeah.
You're fluid. Like, I don't think I should do anything for a year.
Yeah. After this year, you'll take a year break.
Well, no, isn't that the ideal thing, to be able to start something, implement it, follow through, and make it part of your life, and then move on to something else? I feel like we so often just try to take this big chomp and go, this is what I want.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't all happen. So you just give up on everything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. It goes back to like trying to implement little things instead of, and don't get too absorbed in the grandiose picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I think that's true.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn to knit this year. I did start.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you buy the stuff to knit?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and I actually asked for Christmas for a knitting kit. My sister got me a book, and then I went out and bought some needles and yarn. So I've been working on it, but I think I might have to go on YouTube because it's kind of hard I feel like I need to see someone actually physically doing it, rather not just the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pictures,
Yeah, you can go on YouTube and find some stuff.
Yeah, there's got to be some old ladies knitting on YouTube somewhere that I can learn from.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I thought that would be relaxing, something that you can do. And
I bet you can even go to like a community center near you and do like a knitting
like
101
class. Yeah, they probably have something at FSU.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Underwater basket weaving.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Well, plus I thought the knitting would be good for my RA too, because it's not heavy, but it keeps your fingers moving. So, keeps them from getting stiff. You
can also type. That would probably help you move your fingers.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do a little bit of that, but
maybe you should do some closed captioning.
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
My spelling would be the problem.
Oh, I know. Well, I've been like at the gym when we used to go to the gym and watch TV while I was on the treadmill or whatever. I remember thinking, God, I would hate to be a closed captioning person.
Yeah. Well, it's so funny. Some of them are terrible.
Yeah, some of them are really bad. I noticed when I would go to the gym really early in the morning that it was worse. It was like they got the low rent closed captioners like at 6 a.m. At 7 or 8, they started to get better.
Yeah. I feel like they have programs now that they can do that, but whatever.
Probably.
Everybody needs a job.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So there you go. Those are the resolutions. That's what's going on with those.
Tell us how you are doing and if you need us to keep you accountable, I'm here for you, girl.
Oh, totally. We can call you out. You can give us a fake name though, if you'd like.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Or if you need me to call you, I'll call you and say, what are you doing?
Yeah. Opinionated Heather.
Yeah. You want me to tweet at you?
There you go. We can tweet you. Yes, and that's at I Can't Mom Today podcast. That's on Instagram too, and on Facebook, I Can't Mom Today, and YouTube. I Can't Mom Today podcast.
And
subscribe.
Gmail.
And Gmail, I Can't Mom Today podcast at gmail.com. There you go.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Until next time.
Bye, you guys.